Here are 3 ways today's insane seller's market is actually bad for home sellers and how to survive it. Home sellers have a right to feel optimistic, even bullish about selling a house today. Demand is sky high, and with record low levels of homes for sale, hordes of eager buyers will do just about anything to get their hands on your place. Overall, this is good news for home sellers who can expect high sales prices with few, if any, strings attached. Yet, although sellers are poised to ride a gravy train to the bank, the reality is that this frenzied seller's market is causing buyers to make some desperate moves. And those can considerably complicate home transactions, not just for buyers, but sellers as well. Number 1, home buyers are waiving the home inspection. While waiving a home inspection is certainly a substantial risk for buyers, it can be risky for sellers too, because home buyers can discover an issue after they move in that may require expensive repairs. The fix, regardless of whether an inspection is happening or not, sellers must always be honest about known defects to the property that may impact value and disclose where appropriate. Number 2, home buyers are waiving the appraisal contingency. Another common safeguard buyers often rely on is a home appraisal contingency. A home appraisal is where a lender evaluates how much a house is worth and offers to loan buyers only that amount. If the appraised price ends up lower than what the buyer offered to pay you, then the buyer must make up the difference or ask the seller to lower the price. Today, more home buyers are waiving their home appraisal contingency to help make their offers successfully stand out amid intense bidding wars and to speed up the buying and closing process. The problem, though, is that in hot markets where bidding wars are common, homebuyers often find that the price they've offered is a whole lot higher than what the appraiser said the home is worth. As a result, it becomes harder than ever for the buyer to cover the difference, and this in turn could cause the deal to fall through. The fix? If a buyer waives the appraisal contingency but then can't pay for the house, sellers do have one strong consolation prize. In most cases, they get to keep the buyer's earnest money, the deposit offered up front, to show they're serious about following through. And number 3, homebuyers are racing to close the deal. Waiving contingencies such as home inspection or appraisal generally turbocharges the closing process, and this is supposedly good for sellers, except for one problem. What if you had hoped to buy a new home before moving out? Then you may suddenly find yourself in the same crazy seller's market as your poor buyers, and it may take you much longer than you'd ever imagined to buy a new house. The fix? This is one area where home sellers would be smart to add a contingency of their own to their real estate deal.